Well, the verdict is in for Jonathan Majors, aka Kang. Jonathan Majors has, well, the jury has been found. He has been found guilty. Jonathan Majors, the star of Kang, has been found guilty at court today. That just came out about half an hour ago. Hollywood Reporter was the first report, and Jonathan Majors has been found third degree assault, found guilty of third degree assault and harassment, while other charges are dropped. And just a minute, we're gonna go over this and dissect this. Please, if you're new here, subscribe. Subscribe if you're ready. If you're ready, subscriber like. So new subscribers will like and share this out. But yeah, we're gonna go over this, man, because this is big implications for the MCU. But right now, we're not gonna. And there's also my Twitter if you want to follow it. But let's dissect this. Remember, there's no video. As I said in my live stream, if you haven't seen my live stream, go check it out. This is not just gonna be this channel. I'm not just gonna go over live streams and dissect, not just go over videos. I'm gonna go over articles too, and analyze, dissect, same thing. Go over articles, and I think this is a very big thing to go over, and we're gonna go over this. Okay, Taylor Joy on there. Okay, this is from Hollywood Reporter. Hollywood Reporter. Now, as you know, Jonathan Majors is in the case with his ex-girlfriend Grace Jabari. As you know, the whole thing going on with Jonathan Majors, the phone text, all that stuff from last year. Also, what happened earlier 2023 with the taxi or the driver, all that stuff. Yeah, and so we're gonna go over this article from Hollywood Reporter, written by Caitlin Houston. Hollywood Reporter just came out December 18th. This was just today. Yeah, just today. So let's go over this. Jonathan Majors found guilty of assault and harassment. So the verdict was reached on Monday today by a 6-person jury. After 4 hours of deliberation spread across 3 days, the actor is set to be sentenced on February 6th. So February 6th is when his sentencing will take place, and we'll see what kind of punishment he'll receive. And there's a potential for a 1-year jail sentence, and I think there's possibility that he won't get. Now, high possibility that he won't serve jail time. He might do some sensitive training or community service kind of stuff, sensitive training, probation stuff. I don't know. We'll just assume, right? I just don't think he'll go to prison. New York jury found Marvel actor Jonathan Majors guilty of reckless assault in third degree and guilty of harassment. The verdict was reached by a 6-person jury after 4 hours of deliberation spread across 3 days. Jonathan Majors, wearing a gray suit, a black dress, shirt, and tie, sat with his attorneys, with family members, and his girlfriend, Megan Good. Yes, Megan Good, and now it's his girlfriend. Behind him, as the verdict was read, sentence is for February 6th. The charges carry a sentence up to 1 year in prison. So he's also charged with other stuff, potentially, but those were dropped. On the two other charges, he was found not guilty of intentional assault in the third degree and not guilty of aggravated harassment in the second degree. So it sounds accidental. That's obviously the ones that were dropped. Those are dropped because it sounds like what he did was accidental and not on purpose, I guess. In total, Majors faces 4 charges of assault, aggravated harassment, and harassment after he called 911 on March 25 when he said he found his ex-partner, Grace Jabari, unconscious in their apartment. Police arrested Majors after finding apparent injuries on Jabari, including a laceration behind her ear and a bruised and fractured finger. Majors pleaded not guilty to all charges. Jabari, who talked to the witness stand for the first 4 days of the trial, said Majors had caused the injuries during an altercation in the car several hours before. She testified that the alleged incident occurred in a private car when she saw the text on Majors' phone that read, "Oh, how I wish to be kissing you." Jabari has said she tried to snatch the phone from Majors, who then pried her fingers from the phone, grabbed her arm and right hand, twisted her forearm, and struck her head to get the phone away from her. Okay. Majors was cheating on Jabari. That's the whole. Let's be honest. The whole thing started because she was cheating on her. That's obviously that's why we should wanted to look at the phone and that text. The first 3 charges of misdemeanor offenses related to alleged incidents in the car. The 4th charge of harassment, which is a violation. They're all misdemeanors. So okay, the most minor offense among the charges relates to an allegation that Major threw Jabari back in the car as she tried to exit. The defense alleged that he placed her back in the car to stop her from running into traffic. The action is captured in surveillance video, while the altercation in the car was not captured on camera. The charges against Majors were brought by the New York rather than by Jabari herself. So Jabari didn't do the charges. The case was a criminal trial rather than a civil, meaning the burden of proof is higher for the jury who had to find proof of guilt beyond a reasonable doubt on each charge. So she didn't. She's not the one who did this. It's actually the state decided to go. She's not. She decided. You know what? She decided not to be the one to charge them. You could press charges, right? But the state decided to do it. The city of New York. Okay. The arrest. Okay. Yeah, that's true. That's talking about the arrest had implications of what has been biggest. Okay. 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 So, as you know, he's guilty of third-degree assault harassment, basically unintentional assault and unintentional harassment. He didn't mean to. He didn't mean to. Okay, that's what's basically saying. They're really misdemeanors, but still not a good look. He could face 1 year in jail if he goes through the sentencing. Face 1 year in jail. He's not going to get that. He's not going to go to jail. They're going to come up with him and the DA. They're going to his attorneys and the DA are going to come up with some sort of whatever punishment they could come sort of agreement. He's probably going to maybe community service, go to some women's shelters, donate to some not donate to some charities for women that have been assaulted or whatever, harassed, whatever, stuff like that. Probably like that. He'll probably go to sensitive training, maybe something like that. Something like that, right? He's not going to go to jail. They'll sentence him. They'll sentence him to something like that, where he has to in the community do community kind of stuff. Okay, he won't go to prison. Okay, he won't go to prison. That's a fact. He won't go to prison. You could bet on that. Okay, he won't go to prison. But yeah, this. But yeah, it's it's just bad. This is bad, because he is featured in as Kang. Of course, you got to feel for the Grace here, but it's just bad for Marvel fans. MCU. I mean, they're gonna have to redo Kang, I guess. Kang Dynasty. But you can always get a new actor to replace him, or you can get a bunch of different actors playing a different variant of Kang. It's okay. I don't think it's a bad idea, but yeah, this is a bad look. Bad look for him in Marvel. Marvel might have to pivot. I mean, DreamWorks. Disney took DreamWorks off. I don't know. The Wallman stuff is probably not happening, but this is really. But it's about Marvel here and Kang, because he is the most important character of the multiverse saga, right? Kang is that character, right? He's the focus point of the multiverse saga, right? Now with this, I'm sure Disney and other studios, all Hollywood knows, I don't know, but certainly Disney, of course. Kevin Feige just found out, and like maybe they're gonna go to they'll have meetings with his agency, his lawyers, and stuff like that. They're gonna have to talk, and they're gonna have They're gonna have to talk. Kevin Feige's gonna have to talk with the people working in MCU Marvel Studios, and he's gonna have to talk with, I guess, his side of his people, his representatives. They just have to be like, yeah, we gotta be honest with you. I mean, we can't. But I mean, look. Obviously, let's be honest. He's been. I know in businesses, right? Sometimes they'll get rid of someone even if that person hasn't been found guilty, right? Hasn't been found guilty. But this case, apparently, he's found guilty, right? He's found guilty, so they could do something about it, right? There's more legitimacy to changing changing everything, right? Like, right? Changing their plans with Kang, changing the actor of Kang. But I don't know, man. Um, what do you see the future? What do you think about this? And what do you see the future of Marvel? I mean, not Marvel general. I mean, like Kang, basically Kang, the most important character of the multiverse saga. What do you think, guys? Like, share, subscribe, comment below.